Yo, yeah, I know what time it is.
It's like a little noise. Freedom. Maybe. Believe. My vision. Ready? Decide.
Well, hello there. You are listening to Society Bites Radio, and I'm your host, Jill Krieger, and the show is SRQ exclusive, and we are a group of networking fools who we have an exclusive seat group, and we pride ourselves in bringing together professionals who are passionate about helping local businesses prosper through making connections with other businesses and their ideal clients. And we do that both locally and for many of us nationwide. And today I am so excited to introduce Vivie Bishop. She has an amazing company and program and what she does in helping people. It's called Opt for Light. And welcome, Vivie.
Thank you so much, Jill. I love sharing the light.
I know you do, and I can't wait for you to tell people why. So let's hear a little bit about Vivie, who you are and what makes you tick, and then a little bit about, what brought you to what you're doing now.
Yes, I have been involved in healing arts, cutting-edge technologies for most of my life. And I started out as a massage therapist for 21 years and was doing Reiki in the 1980s. I've been doing women's groups, life coaching, EFT, energy work, and for the last 6 years, I've been doing medical light therapy. Now, this is an incredible technology, and I have a company. In my company, I use it with life coaching for PTSD, anxiety, and trauma, but it is a medical system, and it reverses all kinds of different ailments. So when I heard about it, I had Lyme's disease come back with a vengeance. I was living in Sedona, Arizona, and I also had an huge allergy to cats, which would give me asthma, and I was in the emergency room many times. And so my massage therapist was using this technology, and I bought a system and I started using it. Within 6 months, all of my Lyme symptoms were gone. I have not had asthma since then, and I haven't been to the ER because of that. And I'm not even allergic to cats anymore. So we always make our best guinea pigs, and I had a lot to work with. And I will say that it has kept my immune response strong, and I am extremely I'm far healthier now than I was then.
Oh, love that. Love that. And so I know that people probably go, light therapy. What the heck is light therapy? I know, and I know that there are so many different things out there for us to choose from. What is this and what sets it
apart? I use the InLight medical system, which consists of a controller that sends pulsed frequencies through neoprene pads that have near-infrared, red and blue diodes in them. Now, a pulsed frequency is, I feel, a lot more effective than just the solid light. Our bodies respond really well to variation. We like different diets and different exercises, and so the pulsed frequencies are very effective with this system, which I think makes it quite unique. So it's non-invasive. You just wrap the pads right on the skin in different places, and it's quite blissful, actually.
So,
and the main thing it does, I will say, let me add this, that the main thing is it stimulates the production and release of nitric oxide in the body. Now, nitric oxide is a signaling molecule that we make, but we make less of as we get older, and it's a vasodilator. So it's going in and it's opening up all the blood vessels, the capillaries, so that we get tremendous blood flow and oxygen moving through our body. And it helps build new blood vessels with angiogenesis. It reduces inflammation, pain, swelling. It helps with cell regeneration for wound healing. Helps with osteoporosis, the immune response, cell building. And one of my favorite things is detox. So it detoxes tissues and organs. So that's always something to keep us healthy.
oh, absolutely. So somebody comes in for a treatment. Do they have to have a specific thing? Oh, I want to work on this, or does it just it targets whatever it finds? How do you know what to gauge to help somebody?
Well, if someone comes in with a rotator cuff problem, then we work directly with that and corresponding places. People can also come in if, for example, red tide, they have respiratory problems, they're feeling specific things. We can work that way. I have been using the lights probably 5 or 6 days of the week for well over 6 years. And that would be proactive. So that is so that, I don't get sick, and I'm flexible so that I don't have as many injuries when I work out, and that actually I don't have any when I work out. And so it can be used reactively or proactively. And it just depends on what people's goals are, what their needs are. And yeah, we work accordingly.
Fantastic. So are there different settings for different issues?
Great question. There are 7 different frequencies. They are called Nogier frequencies. And they're all different hertz. So the frequencies pulsed into the body affect different functioning and places. We're all made up of frequency, and where medicine is headed is into frequency healing. So these frequencies, 3 of them stimulate stem cells, so great for regeneration. So there are different ones you use. Then there's an A setting that goes through all 7 settings. There's a B setting that brings in solfeggio frequencies, and that is used for PTSD, anxiety, stress, overstimulation. And then the C setting is more cosmetic and relaxing as well, and that also has solfeggio. So yes, definitely it is a frequency system.
Really, that is so cool. And I know people are probably listening, oh, light therapy, how could that actually help me? You're just going to shine something on me. And you've said it's medical. And so I know that doctors have these in their offices. I've run into some of them, as a matter of fact. How do we talk with those people going, this is not just this woo-woo thing, it is actually scientifically based?
Well, it's FDA cleared to improve circulation, decrease pain. There are white papers on the system, and it is classified as a type 2 medical device. There is a doctor in Mexico City. He's a diabetic doctor, and he has, I would tell you his name, he has about 5 different names because that's what they do. But
Right.
he uses this on his diabetic patients' wounds and heals them, and they avoid amputation. So he has, oh my God, he's saved so many people's appendages, their limbs, in these years that he's been doing it. And I have a doctor using it on all her patients up in Massachusetts. A lot of acupuncturists use it because they get deeper results sessions with these. So it is definitely medical, and more and more the medical industry is opening up to technologies that are not just giving drugs or medicine. It's let's actually fix this problem. There are vets. In fact, I have SPECT scans on their brains, but totally regenerated their brains from severe brain trauma and PTSD. So, which is post-traumatic stress syndrome, and so it's used for a wide variety of things, but it is definitely a medical system.
Fantastic. So what's involved? I come in, I go, hey, Vivie, you know what? I want to try. I've got this ailment or that ailment or, name it. I love the osteoporosis. That's amazing that it can help with that also. So the drugs.
Yes. And we work together. One session is about 20 to 30 minutes, and it costs $45. If you buy 5 sessions, which I recommend because usually, it's a process, then they're $40 a session. My office is right off Tamiami between Siesta and Weber, so right in Sarasota on Rose Street. And it's very, it's just a lovely, I put people in a zero gravity chair, put music on, put the pads all on them, leave the room, and they usually drift off or do meditation. It's very relaxing. My brother says it's blissful.
Love that, blissful. And do people feel anything while they're wrapped in these lights?
There's warmth from the near infrared, give out some warmth. So it's very comforting feeling. And every now and then if it changes the frequency, you might see a little something in the eye mask or hear something. But for the most part, it's just a very kind of inward, nurturing type of feeling. So, yeah, it's lovely.
You're making me want to run over and see you today.
It's a great day for it.
Yeah, it's a little gloomy out there today for us here in Sarasota, Florida. And so is this on my skin or my clothes? Do I need to wear anything special, or am I taking my clothes off? What am I doing?
Loose clothing is the best because I like to put the pads right on the skin, which we can do, put it up under a shirt if we're going to, do lungs and heart, or down the spine if we're doing places on the back. So loose clothing, and if we're doing knees and things like that, it's best to have pants that can come up or shorts. You can do it through clothing, but you lose a little bit of the effectiveness. So basically, that's it. Also, well hydrated is wonderful. And because the lights detox your system, it's really nice to drink a lot of water after a session as well.
Total sense there. Now, what is I know I can do sessions with you. Is there any, let's say I want to ongoing utilize these?
I have a rental